Hello, my name is Sarah Wages and I am from the Lake of the Ozarks. And this is my audience.
All the way around, let's do it.
So, typically when I tell people I'm from the Lake of the Ozarks, I get one of three responses. The first response is, oh, I have an uncle or a brother or a grandpa or a father or a distant relative that owns a house there or a boat there or a condo there or anything there, which is cool. The second response I get would be, oh, isn't that near Branson? The answer is no. It's 106 miles away from Branson. The third response I get from people is, oh, just like this empty boat dock. I didn't know anybody actually lived there. And the real answer is yes, people live there. There are many mysteries to the Lake of the Ozarks, but today I'm going to tell you three things that are true about the Lake of the Ozarks that have also formed me as a person. It is called The Secret Life Lessons of the Lake of the Ozarks. So yeah, it's no secret. Tours taught me how to live my life to the fullest. Maybe not in the most safe way, but yes. For example, during 4th of July, people bring fireworks because they're legal in Missouri, but some people bring fireworks that are illegal and blow them off, and it blows your hair away. Second example would be cliff jumping. One example of this, I had a friend who brought a grandpa, a very old man, down to the lake, and he showed me that it was still okay to cliff jump when you're 80, and that was really exciting. The third would be tubing. As a child, I tubed all the time. One way of living life to the fullest was by ramping off the highest waves that you could find, flipping over your tube, continuing to hold on to the handles, and then going 30 miles an hour underwater while still holding on to the tube. Reasons. Next point, long winters taught me to enjoy the little things in life. Some examples of that would be that Walmart is now a fascinating place to me because I really enjoy going there in my free time. A second reason would be being snowed in, not because we had a lot of snow like in some places, but because the driveways going down to your lake houses were too steep to get out of them with your car. And another reason would be just simple, quiet walks around the neighborhood. People a lot of the times don't live in your neighborhood during the winter, so you have the whole place to yourself and you can walk everywhere. The last reason is the local norms. This one's my favorite. So the local norms taught me how to adapt to survive. For example, my first time I drove to my friend's house was not by car, it was by jet ski. And I pulled the jet ski up, and you hook the jet ski to the dock, and you call for the tram to come down, and you have to wait 5 minutes for it to make it down to the dock. You jump in the tram, and you go all the way back up to their house. Exciting. It was actually exciting. Another example would be in health class in middle school. Instead of doing normal health things, we took the time to get our boater's license and our hunter's license. So I am good on those grounds. And finally, one example would be moving our graduation day away from Memorial Day because they needed my senior class to work for Memorial Day because we're half of the people that work there. So yeah, in conclusion, living at the Lake of the Ozarks has definitely shaped me in many ways to live and to continue living even in other places. I hope you guys have all been educated in this area and you can pick up your certificates afterwards. Thank you.